What would you do if an emergency struck today? Are you prepared, even on a tight budget? Emergency preparedness is often viewed through a lens of extensive stockpiles and hefty expenses. However, the truth is far more accessible. You don't need a fortune to be ready for the unexpected. Today, we'll debunk the myths that make prepping seem out of reach for those watching their wallet. It's all about smart, strategic choices. Stay with us as we dive into the essentials of budget prepping. First things first, knowing what to prep is crucial. Let's dive into the basic categories of items you'll need to gather. Starting off with food, focus on non-perishable items that can be stored for long periods. Think dried beans, rice, canned vegetables, and perhaps some powdered milk. These staples are not only affordable, but also versatile. Moving on to water, it is advisable to store at least 1 gallon per person per day. This covers both drinking and sanitation needs. Remember, in a pinch, water is more crucial than food. Next, consider first aid supplies. A basic kit should include items like bandages, antiseptics, pain relievers, and any personal medications. Don't forget personal hygiene products too. Soap, toothpaste, and sanitary items can go a long way in maintaining health and morale. Lastly, don't overlook essential tools. A multi-tool, flashlight, and extra batteries are indispensable in any emergency situation. With these categories in mind, let's explore how much of each you'll need. How much is enough when your budget is tight? When it comes to prepping, there's a basic formula to keep everyone safe and sound without breaking the bank. Each person should have a gallon of water per day, 2,000 calories of food, a basic first aid kit, essential hygiene products, and a few multi-purpose tools. Let's break it down. Water is a must for drinking, cooking, and basic sanitation. Ensure you have enough by multiplying a gallon by the number of days and people in your household. For food, aim for 2,000 calories per person per day. This can be a mix of non-perishable items like canned goods, dried fruits, and grains. Remember, variety is not just the spice of life. It's essential for nutrition. Don't forget a first aid kit for each member and stock up on hygiene products like toothpaste, soap, and toilet paper. Multi-purpose tools like a Swiss Army knife can also be invaluable. Quantifying your supplies ensures you don't overspend or overstock. Knowing how long to prep for is as important as knowing what and how much. When we dive into the realm of emergency preparedness, one key question often surfaces: how long should our supplies last? The general recommendation swings from a minimum of 3 days to a more extended period of 2 weeks. This range isn't arbitrary. It's crafted around the typical duration it takes for relief efforts to stabilize after a major disruption. Now, why 3 days? It's considered a critical period to cover the immediate aftermath of most disasters, ensuring you have enough water, food, and basic supplies to manage until help can arrive. Extending to 2 weeks provides a buffer, accommodating delays in external assistance or unforeseen complications. However, one size does not fit all in the world of prepping. Assessing personal circumstances, whether it's geographical risks, family needs, or medical requirements, can shift this timeline. Some might find a week adequate, others might stretch it to a month. Adjust your prep duration to fit your needs and budget constraints. Let's put theory into practice with some budget-friendly prepping tips. The key to cost-effective prepping is to think smart and act strategically. Start by using what you have in your home. You will be surprised what you already have. Another way, and one of the most straightforward ways to save money, is by buying in bulk. Items like rice, beans, and canned goods are often cheaper when purchased in larger quantities. But remember, while bulk buying saves money, it's essential to store these items properly to prevent spoilage. Next, harness the power of coupons and sales. Keep an eye on local store flyers and online deals. Many stores offer significant discounts on household essentials and non-perishable items, which can be a boon for building your prepper pantry without breaking the bank. Don't shy away from generic brands. Often these products are identical in quality to their brand name counterparts, but are available at a fraction of the cost. This can be especially true for medications, basic hygiene items, and staple foods. For the crafty and resourceful, DIY methods can also reduce costs. Consider learning to make your own candles, soap, or even growing your own herbs and vegetables. You don't need a lot of space. And not only does this cut down on costs, but it also enhances self-sufficiency. Check out this video on growing next. Speaking of self-sufficiency, let's talk about the prepper pantry. Start small. Gradually add items to your supplies each week or month. Spreading out purchases can make the financial burden much more manageable and less overwhelming. Remember, the journey to preparedness can begin with a single can of beans or a packet of batteries. Start small and scale up. Emergency preparedness doesn't have to drain your wallet. Thank you for watching. Please let me know what you do to prepare and share your tips in the comments. If you would like to subscribe and hit the like button, it would be much appreciated.